a state governor has crossed the red line.
Senator Oshiomhole of Edo North Senatorial District lamented what he describes as abuse of power. Governor Godwin Obaseki's refusal to swear in new judges appointed by the National Judicial Council in line with the Constitution. Oshiomhole said the Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki has blatantly refused to swear in the new judges in the state despite being cleared by the National Judicial Council. He asked the new Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Kudirat Kekereekun, who had appeared before the Senate for screening, the measures she would adopt to contain Governor Godwin Obaseki's excesses since he has immunity as a serving governor.
Recently in the state, and for obvious reasons I won't mention the state, the National Judicial Council approved the appointment of new judges, which is in line with the Constitution. But the state governor in Benin decided, I didn't mention him, I mentioned a city. The state governor in Benin refused to swear in. Excuse me.
You are protected. You did not mention the state. You only mentioned Benin.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Benin is not a state.
That's right. So, as we speak, those judges were not sworn in, even though they have been cleared by the National Judicial Council. So I thought that there might be, like to know whether a legislation is required or the Supreme Court, being a policy court, what it can do to help to curtail abuse of power at the level of the state.
In her response, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Kudirat Kekereekun, said it is not within the ambit of the Supreme Court to wade in until such matter is brought before its floor.
On the appointment of new judges, the situation where judges have been recommended for appointment and they have not been sworn in that instance, the National Judicial Council has made its position very clear, and it is the National Judicial Council that gives the directive for who should be appointed. And once that is done, there is nothing more for the National Judicial Council to do. It is to the detriment of any state concerned if it is now working with a lower number of judges, and you have capable and already confirmed judges that are, not being able to carry out their duties. It is not a matter that the Supreme Court can intervene in unless a matter is brought to the Supreme Court on that issue.
Senator Oshiomhole was not satisfied with the CJN's response. He recommended that the Edo State Attorney General should be sanctioned for Governor Godwin Obaseki's action, bearing in mind that the governor is covered by immunity.
When I was a governor, sir, there was a case, a judgment against the state government. But because the governor has immunity, the judge decided to convict the Attorney General for contempt of court. So I'm like, if a state governor disobeys a ruling of a superior court, and because the governor has immunity, there is nothing you can do, I would have expected that the Attorney General would be charged for contempt of court or showing disrespect to the National Judicial Council, so that the discretion we exercise should not be abused to the extent that all of the processes that the National Judicial Council goes through to select and approve and forward to the governor for ratification. I am sure, Mr. President, you approve many such recommendations, not necessarily because you like the persons, but in the wisdom of the National Judicial Council, they've cleared them.
Justice Kudirat Kekereekun had appeared before the Senate for screening and confirmation as the 23rd Chief Justice of Nigeria. Jude Aweke, reporting for VOS TV News, Benin.